Settings. Sure, turn sound on. Notification. I missed that. Silent. There we go. I do not fully remember what was going on last time, but well, I need to wait. What double check is it? New Year's now or tomorrow? Yes. The 31st, that's New Year's. Now I remember. But yeah, I'm going to my father's in about an hour or two to get some good food. So I had to stretch. That's nice. So I barely have time to record another episode. Let's hope I can get to it. Now, seems like an absolutely hopeless situation, but as I stated before, it should be easy enough. If we do things right, at least. And let's get to it. Damn it, I forgot again.
Well, here's the thing. I look at our foes and I see nothing but arse weasels. A bunch of piss-a-bed, cod-nibbling, rotund, hoof merchants and sheep-worrying gits. I've seen donkeys' arseholes with more guts than those tosspots. So, are you ready? That smell is not a herd of pigs, but your enemies. Fear does terrible things to the bowels, lads. See the enemy? Soon, many of them are going to be poisoning worms and carrion birds. And so to it. Save me from mewling days of peace. I want nothing more than to be at those bastards. Yeah!
Damn it, I forgot my meds. Yeah, I'll take it after I record. Should be fine. I shouldn't make too many campaign-destroying decisions. On impulse, at least. It should be fine. Yes. You guys are coming there. Bam. Bam there. You guys are coming there. Okay, good. Really hope they send a lot of their cav through, because that would be really useful. Let's see. Yeah, I will want to fight them here. Can't properly see, so the backline will probably be shooting up and over. Stretch you out a bit then, shall we? Try and maximize the amount of people that can actually shoot. Really. Why can't this be straighter? Come on, man. You orcs of Gundabad, you're born orcs! You really just carve this section here down a bit. You know? Real useful, that stuff.
God of the King.
Well, getting stuck up there would be bad. Let's see. Let's get you over here.
Champions of the North.
You. Or should I maybe just put the stakes up? Put the stakes here. Get. I said get. 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 not good get. Yeah, I'll take some horses, but not all of them. Are they more liable to run up there or here? Well, if the infantry's in the way, they're not too liable to die on the stakes. Well, I know for certain that they're gonna be coming through here, so... Let's see. Get a thick stake line over there. Nice, nice. That'll be really useful. You. Reminds me, where are you guys? There. Huh. No clue what you're doing over there. Where are you? Huh. Okay. That's something, I suppose. Get over there.
King's finest.
Wanna compare my units a bit to them, but well, if I remember that their defense according somewhat close to these and attack of 10, so on the walls I don't want my snorks and whatnot to be there. Raging Spearman. It's like you guys here or well, let's do it this way, shall we? Ready to intercept them a little bit.
We fight.
Then you guys get over here. Alright, now I can actually 10-19 9-6-4 9-6-4. Okay, so they have better armor than we do, which is not, you know, unreasonable. We're from the frozen north. I mean, if these guys here went into the frozen north, all this metal on them, they would just freeze, get so cold, it would sap the life out of their bodies, turn their skin black. And they just die from frostbite. See, that's why we are better. Because we can actually survive in the north. Plus our defense skill is insane.
Raiders.
I don't see. I'm gonna keep the Bor Uruk Raiders here. I'm gonna get you guys over here so you can help our Bolx champions out a little bit. Yes.
Scouts.
That's nice. These guys will be a bit of trouble though. Well, not melee, not at all, but if you just start shooting at them, that would be a pain. Anyway, we want to get a little bit of killing in there. But we do want to quickly get out of there. Especially the horses shooting at us. And when the gates are at 50%, we get out of there. You know what? Just get like this, would you? There you go. Don't want you guys to get stuck at the enemy lines too much.
The enemy.
Go and no. Oh, you guys, you can absolutely stop. I feel like you're doing a lot of friendly fire right now. Oof,
King's finest.
let's get out there now. Especially since they're coming down now, we don't want to get injured there. Get. Hold them back a little bit. Sacrificial guys. Good. That's the good thing about bodyguards. Always come back.
King's finest.
Will that guy's dead? Oh shit, my general was left. Oh god. Crap. Almost lost my general. Oh god, no. That would have been disastrous. And I was just talking about generals always returning. Also, yeah, they're in a bad spot. They get fired way too much.
The enemy are battering down our gates.
Ugh. And they're still
Blast
trying to
their eyes.
finally.
The enemy's ram is through our gates.
Hopefully this will make them stop shooting us for a little bit. Lost too many bullets. Like I should have had them down here so they couldn't shoot so good. Oh, nice. Come on. Yes. Good horses. Those are some good horses. This is why I love the AI. And I have no clue where the fuck they're going. Like, if they're gonna be sending the skin changes alone, then sure, but I don't know what's going through their minds right about now. Anyway, shoot the skin changes, will you? Especially if you're just gonna stand there. Is it because there's one guy? Well, I salute you, my friend, my man. You're a hero. Oh my god, it is. I really want that one guy. See, can they all shoot properly? Almost. Okay, now they're starting to come. I'm sure why they're staying up there though. Well, whatever. Either way, horses are dead. Poor horses. Really wish that kill was just perfectly good. See how they fucking shooting. They are. I think they're shooting right into the ground over there. A few of them are, yeah. And here they come. Okay, I'm actually getting in there to stop you guys for a bit. Let's try and fix up the mess over there. Damn it, that was almost correct. Okay, there we go, run. Okay, liable to win this rather easily. Okay. Just checking out the general. Okay, he was really stuck in there. Yeah, it could have been a real bad situation. Let's see, where are 27 of them? Oh boy. Let's see. Let's shoot the skin changer, shall we? Okay, now at least a little bit better. Most of them are still back here. We want to keep them back there. Oh boy. Really bloody evil. Oh nice. Killed the enemy general. That's real good. Out of soda. See, now this is proper shooting right. Done proper. Idiot footman. Good. Good. Huh. That's a bit of a match for us. Imagine that. Shoot. Arrows go whoosh. Well, I hope we aren't shooting too many of our own guys. The way we can kill the skin changer properly, they'll basically make it all worth it. Not sure what the longbowmen are doing over there though. Heck, I'm not sure what any of these guys are doing. They're just gonna face us one-on-one, or... Because I mean, I don't mind, but it's strange. There's only 6 skin changers left, that's good. Poor guys get formation that one. So this is why you keep getting shot, you're out of formation. If you go in formation, you'd be fine. Okay, 3 skin changers left. Let's stop for now. Finally, actually sending another thingy in there, I think, no? Well, I don't know what they're doing, but it's them that are attacking, so... If they don't want to kill me, then sure, I'm perfectly content just standing here. See, 65... 108. Alright, shoot them. Look at that chainmail. Like, it would get so cold, it would literally burn the flesh off. In the frozen north, yeah. It would get so cold that your flesh would just start melting off. Really ain't no way to do these things. Do this thing and stuff, you know? Get over there. Knock them out a bit. Keep from getting too tired. Ah, I need to remember your name. I forgot it. Now they're shooting at me. Oh, are you guys? Was that just my imagination? I'm starting to think it was. Huh. Speaking? guys reform and relax a bit. Rest up. I want to save, but goddamn those guys.
Mountain guard.
Huh. Get up there. You guys take out the split. Okay, just halt over there.
In bold name. Forward. In bold name.
Okay. Not sure what they want to do here. Are they trying to use up their arrows? I don't see what the AI's plan here is. Okay, I said I was perfectly okay with spending the time like this, but that wasn't completely true. Let's reinforce the line a little, like so, shall we? There. Okay, works. You're gonna have to get the AI to move a bit. It's like, I actually want a battle here. It just ain't no fun if it ain't no battle.
Hold your ground, maggots! Mountain guard! Get back here! Guard of the king! Units, march! King's finest.
Oh, now they're moving. Not a lot. The fuck? Okay. Mission's got off. Well, kinda did. Just not in the way I intended it to. Works. Get out. Well, that's something. Let's speed things up a little, shall we? And now they're finally going. Good. At least the horses are. Let's get you guys in there, shall we? Never mind, the horses aren't. Longbow and R. Melee? Not like that. Nah, I'm coming down there. Yeah, let's go down there. I'm not gonna stand here and be shot at like some dumbasses are. Hmm. So just shoot it, whatever the hell you want. Use up the rest of those arrows. Just get you back there. Let's get you guys in here, so. You guys run a bit.
Scouts.
Yeah.
Only half the enemy force remains.
And here come the horses. I don't have any numbers to do that anymore, do you? Lost quite a few of you.
for the moment the fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
Just gonna go over there, actually. Nice. Always an ask down the spike.
Where's the fight?
Huh. I really ain't sure what they're trying to do here.
Melkor's bride. God of the King. It's go time!
Let's speed things up a bit, shall we?
King's finest. Champions of the North.
Yeah, they basically all died.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
No. Jesus. Yeah, they really want my wars, don't they? Sure, if you really want to. Just gonna send them back to those guys. Yeah.
We fight. God of the King.
Guys, the wall isn't the enemy. Yeah, seriously. Something about these snorks, you know? About these balloons. There's just something about them. They're not all quite there. Oh, I think they're actually retreating. Okay then. Oh no, they're coming back. Okay. There we go. That should be all of them.
Objective.
Yeah. Honestly, I would call that a heroic victory. It's called a stupid victory. But man, should be something. Oh hey, only 2 friendly fire murders. That's nice. Ah, okay, both chambers healed at least healed 10, but eesh, oof, it's a bit bad. Ah, heck's sake. Oh, color me surprised. Ingmar doesn't appear to have taken that empty territory. No. Huh. Intriguing. They didn't take Angsu. That is strange and worrisome at the same time.
Me, you coward.
Okay.
Listen up,
Useful chamber going there.
orcs! Get ready for
there.
Put your feet up, orcs!
You guys can almost get there, so in there you go. Ah, yeah, it's almost time to send these guys back, but damn. Well, hey, at least the other Anduin army is going towards Gundabad. No, Dol Guldur. I'm Gundabad, goddammit.
I'll rip off your head and spit down
Yeah,
your
they won't
neck.
besiege. Maybe with those two, possibly, but maybe those from behind, who knows. Either way, the dwarves are...
Ready. Hurry up! This way!
Right. I can't
Hurry
tell
up!
God damn it, only mines? Come on, dwarves, I'm expecting you to actually build up your stuff. I mean, it's not the best, these are not the best mines in the world, like these Erebor, but it's still pretty good mines. I want them to build a mining complex here, you know?
This way! Stay right
Okay,
there!
how can I exploit you guys if you don't do what I want you to do? Shame. Let's see what you have. Okay. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. Well, I have good infantry line, so yeah, I'll accept that. Plus, I'll have an armory soon, so that'll be nice. Let's see, did I have a blacksmith, don't I? Where did I put that? Ah, there we go, yeah, blacksmith, that's good. Yeah. Avengers headquarters. It's real nice to have that one, though. Want to get that built, that chain up first. Then I'll get mining network and then go down that chain. Yes. Okay.
Get ready for fighting. No sleeping here.
Oh, sorry, I'm recording. Damn it. Can't tell her that right now, I'm kinda busy. I really want to though.
I will only address you in battle. Orcs!
Nice. Huh. You can actually retrain Hillman, imagine that. I mean, yeah, it's better than retraining absolutely nothing, but... Huh. Imagine that.
Come and get me,
coming
you
my way, are they?
coward.
Ah, nice of them.
I will only address you in
I'm
battle.
actually glad they're coming this way. No, wait, it was the other one that was better. Damn. Oh well. Yeah, I can barely do anything. Oh, might as well train them.
Listen up!
More forward marauders.
Come on!
Ah, okay.
Get ready for fighting.
Got to send you home.
We have
to
completed
Berserk.
an objective. First, I will take your lands, then your lives. Listen up! No sleeping here!
Well, it's at the front line, so I can't really hold it anyway. But anyway, might as well take Carn Dúm, eh?
Kill them all! Destroy them! Is that what you... No sleeping here! Come
Might
on!
distract them a little bit.
Regroup, you louts!
Would be nice if I could take this place, but... or keep it at least, but... well... don't have the units in this area to do it right now. Can Montgomery hold it instead? Possibly.
Be gone!
But man, they're sending quite the force. Like, the banner strength isn't that big, but difference. Just hope I can get these two in there before Montgomery is besieged. Alright, good rebels and all that. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, Carpenter's Guild, that would be real nice to build, but well, I can't really right now. Alright. We'll be okay, though I'd prefer to get Carpenter's hut first. Okay. Not sure what I want right here. Don't really need the culture, but the population growth might be a good. Yeah, my economy is still good. Alright, let's get roads. Likely end up being pretty useful. And then you. Building in basically everywhere. Yeah. More time. Do I have anything? Oh! Oh, nice. It's ready to upgrade. Oh, wow. Alright then. Damn it. Yeah, Hillman, sorry. But, what about there we go. So that's another potential recruitment center. Plus there's good mines. It has some good stuff here. Oh, Hillman camp. I'll let Papa come to need money, but either way, I kind of like having it. There's a good way to say what used to be. Even an armor.
Ready. Hurry up! This way!
Okay.
Hurry up!
Let's check out agents. Let's see.
An honor
Okay,
at
there.
your service, my lord.
Oh yeah. The dad's calling me. Be back. Activate voice. And activate that. There we go. Now I'm able to record both. I think. Maybe. Possibly.
I don't even know what to say.
It's
No.
fine. I'm gonna turn off OneDrive. Hold on. Oh, God damn it.
Ready.
Well,
There we go. Alt escape. There we go. Now where's OneDrive? It's annoying as shite. There you go. You can just... No. There. Now things are better. My CPU and memory aren't very happy, but they can deal. Anyway, this is the last clip where, well, there's actually a voice of me in it. So, we'll go through this, down the rest of here, the rest of the clips, and just voice over the rest of them.
I still don't know what to say.
If you have any questions
I'll
about
probably
something, you
ask
just ask.
questions through the whole
And if I can
thing.
understand, yeah. And hey, if I can understand you, I'll answer.
Ready.
Yes.
Ready.
Oh,
Ready.
that's gonna have to be it for today. My dad's
I'm
here,
not.
so
This way.
yeah, finally saw that one.
Ready. Hurry
Anyway,
up.
that's it for today. See ya.
I don't know how you play these things and they always sing the same thing. Every time I watch the videos, I'm just like, why? Why do they need to repeat it?
good question. But yeah, no, this video does not have any of my audio. Like you have my mouse here, then you have the other mouse of me. And wow, the quality just died. Let me up that again. Yeah, let's keep it that way. So like in a, yeah, you can see me moving the mouse. Like right now, I'm apologizing for disappearing and explaining that, well, for the viewers, it's only been like it's been no time. For me, it's been a few hours, so I'm trying to remember what I was doing. I don't know why I'm going so far back. Yeah, all the mood Uglur over there.
Be gone.
Can I help, my lord? At
You were
your
saying this?
service.
No,
Wow.
I'd probably not use your
And
name.
then you could just use Ruton and be done with it. I mean, I made my YouTube account as Ruton, so you could just use Ruton.
Well, I suppose. I'm gonna call you Miss Garden. It's
Fine,
nice.
fine. What am I supposed to call you, Mr. That's so funny, isn't it?
Yeah,
Why are we
just call me
Mr.
Garvin.
and Mrs. Garwin when Garwin's not even your last name?
Look.
It makes no
My
sense.
YouTube channel is called Garvin. Do
Yeah.
you want to be Miss Wolf? My YouTube channel's name is Garvin the Blue Wolf.
Mine
Okay,
has
you're Miss
Blue
Wolf.
Rose.
Fine,
Miss
you're Miss
Wolf.
Wolf
Oh,
then.
wow.
Alright, let's continue. Now, any questions about what we've seen? About the minute we've
Me?
seen?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah?
You didn't really do anything.
Yeah, no, I didn't do anything. I was questioning things in life. Is the video okay on your end?
Ready.
Okay, good. Check on my spies, closing the
They
window.
say ready
You are
in so many
weaker
different
Zooming in
voices.
the minimap.
And you know it.
Yep, it's great.
Do you not get annoyed every time you have to go over one of
Okay.
them and it just repeat what they say every time? I would be so annoyed.
Orcs!
Yeah, it's very nice. So right now, I'm checking to see how long it would take me to go the long way around if I need to escape. Like if I need to escape down this path instead of this, because you know there are enemies over there.
An escape plan. Why are you escaping? What is there to escape from? Are you not invincible?
See, there's an entire kingdom.
Is the king not invincible?
As much as I would want to be. Like, as much as I would want to be, I can't be invincible. Otherwise the game wouldn't be any fun, there wouldn't be any chance of losing.
I know, but he's supposed to just charge at first and be like, I'm gonna win no matter what. Don't go escaping.
Be gone.
Well, I mean, that's kinda my strategy a lot of the time.
Fair enough.
I mean, if it works, it works. And like, if a stupid plan works, then it was a genius plan.
Probably.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
like right now I'm going over my
But
territory
the
I
other side
own.
was probably more stupid.
Checking out forts. You see the blue thing? Yeah. You see the blue thing around the unit that's in the fort that I selected? Yeah, like in the banner behind them. Like you see the unit model on the front and then the background is bluish. Yeah. That means I don't need to pay them. And while they stay in there.
Pay them.
No,
Okay, I
not when
mean
they're
the
blue.
normal. Normally, do you need to pay them?
Yeah.
Well, I
Yes,
mean
I
that
do.
makes sense.
Normally.
You would
Normally
need to
every
pay an
unit has to have
actual
a unit.
army if you had one. No one's gonna be fighting a battle
I have an
for
army.
free.
Look. Right now, they're in a cozy fort. They're protected from all the cold drakes and all that out there. They have a warm bed and food. They don't need to ask for anything else.
Sure.
And when enemies come along, they need to kill them or die, but
Kill them
nah.
and die.
Yeah. It's better than, just wandering the land.
Sure.
Get ready for fighting.
Sending 4 wargs back for retraining. 4 riders specifically. Yeah, nice.
Ready.
Yep, Ultimate, that's by. As I have checked 3 times now. And yeah, as you can probably see Angsul over there.
Mhm.
Angsul here. Yeah. There's no one in
Why?
it. I abandoned it because I was quite far behind enemy lines. And a mild interruption just occurred. I do not remember why, but it did. Yes. Now I'm checking the amount of regions I have so I can try and figure out how much money I can get from Isengard by giving them my map information.
Hmm.
You have a question, Ruth? Nope.
So what?
Keep doing that.
I was just
Keep saying your name.
so much for Miss Wolf
Yes.
or Miss
I need to get
Collins.
used to it.
Hello.
No, see, I'll be Miss Garvin, you be Miss Wolf.
Miss Well, okay, Miss Collins. Whatever you say, Miss.
Yes, thank you very much. But yeah,
At
like,
your
very
service. Is there
little has
something
happened
I
so
can
far.
do for you?
Like, right now, finally talking to someone. Trying to see if they can pay me for map information, but you can probably see I'm very untrustworthy. I still don't know what
Do
I
you
did.
ever get through with the trades? I feel like in all the episodes, you take like forever to get someone to say yes.
Yeah, it takes a while.
I do not
I
think
got the
you-
Duna into Allah with me,
Do
but
you not like sleep?
yeah, see, they never want to pay me for stuff. The recording stopped for some reason. Okay, the voice thing is still going, so that's... I don't need sleep. Sleep is for the weak. Plus, it's Bandicam's fault for trying to get me to pay
Sure.
them by only allowing me to record 10 minutes at a time. I'll just put the
Something
entire thing
else
together.
you'd like to suggest? That is all.
It's their fault.
Farewell.
My lack of sleep is their fault.
Without question, my lord.
See, there, I'm noticing my very untrustworthy nature, and I don't understand what I did. I have no clue what I did to them. Or anyone. Like, all I did was attack
you say
Angmar
so.
that I was trading with. That shouldn't have made me untrustworthy. I'm a very trustworthy person.
Sure.
As long as you don't have anything I won't murder you. See? Trustworthy. You'll always know how I'll react at least. Though there is
Which
one
is?
way of getting me to not murder you even though you have something I want. Well, see, for example, your ass.
Oh
It's a
wow.
really beautiful
Goals.
ass, and I want it. But if I kill
Priorities.
you, it'll disappear. So instead, I need to kidnap you.
I don't know how to react to that one.
Yeah, see? Hunting Litas. Nice. See, Hazelkir, he has a farming trait. And before now, this settlement had no farming building. And even now it doesn't. It's a hunting hut. You go hunting.
Wow.
I don't know,
That's
maybe I'm
mean.
farming the animals. Planting them in the ground and waiting for them to grow so I can shoot them. Well, maybe, but I need to feed my
No.
armies. And people. I mean, do you want the
But
orc
what
babies
about
to
a
starve?
baby animal?
Think of the orc babies.
Oh no.
Yeah, they can grow up and then I'll kill them when they're big animals.
Hmm.
Let me see. Baby animals don't have enough meat. But yeah, right now I'm trying to decide what to build where. Like for example, I need 45 Melkor's Shadow, which is the culture, in order to recruit units here. And right now it's not worth it. So, instead of building barracks and practice ranges, I'm gonna try and build something else. And wait until my culture catches up to that point, so that I can then get a unit
Wow.
immediately, instead of having to wait 15
That
turns after
sounds like a
it's
pain.
45% Melkor's Shadow. Yes. Can be, but kinda nice. Basically makes it so that you have to actually stop and look at your territory. Like actually build it up instead of just steamrolling through the map non-stop. And see there, I suddenly picked the warg rider unit instead of my general, and I didn't realize it until later. I was going to build a watchtower, but only a general came. See, this is what I realized. Oh wait, that's a warg marauder. That's not my general. No wonder I could get so far.
Objective complete. Get ready for fighting.
Like the distance I could travel kind of confused me. Because like enemy territory is right there, and I know there's an army there somewhere, so I didn't want to risk losing the guy.
Complete.
Also,
Get ready for
it would be
fighting.
nice to get the cat, get whatever settlement has this. No, sorry, I was pointing my finger. It would be nice to like in a. But yeah, whatever settlement on either side has this thing in it, the Kerak. It will be nice getting that, because that settlement gives a global
Fun.
construction cost decrease. Makes all buildings around my kingdom cheaper to build. Yes.
So many buildings.
Yep. And right now I'm on a.
Hmm.
Right now I'm going to start
Interesting.
building the buildings, then make other buildings cheaper to build, and take short time. Yes. Like I basically reached a point where I need to start thinking of the long term instead of the immediate short term. But it's still a question of where to build what. Because I only have a limited amount of money, as you can see down here, behind the settings. Only 3,969. Right now I'm saying something absolutely profound and mystifying. Some
Sure.
absolutely
Oh, look, it's
amazing
the beach
logical
walls.
reasons and explaining the mathematics behind all this stuff. I'm totally doing that. Yep, the beach halls. Like, I want an Uruk's armory here because it'll help defending, but it'll take too long and cost too much when I actually get to it. So I'll probably end up going down the Carpenter's, Hardened Carpenter's Guild House, the Carpenter's building path. Before then getting the mining network and the Avengers Guild. Because that'll allow me to get Orc Avengers. And allow me to get the Gundabad's version of the
Cool.
advanced blacksmith, meaning I can heavily armor up many of my units. Yes, it'll be really useful against dwarves.
I'm just looking at.
Any questions?
I will only address
Just
you
looking at the
in
screen
battle.
and nodding along, pretending to understand. I know that feeling. I do that a lot.
Come and get me,
Like,
you
right now I'm
coward.
also a little worried about this army. Because like I want to send a lot of my units inside Mount Graham away to reinforce my faction leader, my King Masog. Or as I like to call him, Chadius Chaticus.
Wow. Why?
No
The
sleeping
Chad.
here.
I like to call King Masog Chadius Chaticus. The
I'm
Chad.
gonna pretend I know what that means.
Because he's a Chad.
Well, I'm sorry. What kind of memes I probably know, like the anime
Yeah,
related
you're not
ones.
part of meme culture apparently. It's okay.
Guys, look, I have time to watch
I'll educate
memes.
you eventually.
I barely have me time as it
Listen
is.
up. Pick your feet up.
Yeah.
Get ready for fighting. Orcs.
It's okay. Eventually I'll stop. Eventually I'll educate
Sure
you,
you will.
like any other dog.
Orcs. Get ready for fighting.
That's right, Miss Wolf.
Oh,
You need a
not
good
happening.
training.
Regroup, you louts.
Gotta teach you not to bite.
Listen up. Listen up.
Yeah, unfortunately. You're rather bitey.
Sure it does.
But hey, all that tells me is
No.
that you love spankings.
No,
Get ready for fighting.
I mean, if you're biting me,
Go.
that must mean you want to get
it
spanked, right?
does not.
It
No.
doesn't?
You shush.
For fighting.
It
Hey,
does, yes.
Orcs. Pick your feet up.
Yes, it does. Stop lying.
Get ready for fighting. Orcs.
But yeah, right there before, I was realizing some of the units weren't fully armored, but I didn't have the time to send them back to Mount Gundabad for retraining. Like, for example, Masig will be in trouble soon. And now I'm gonna reorganize this place, because it was a mess. Any of you were saying? Oh,
Ready.
because then a Masog is currently besieging Carn Dúm, and his army hasn't been
Hurry up.
retrained since he left Mount Gundabad, which is about 10 or so,
Ready.
10 to somewhere
This
between 10 and
way.
15 battles that he's gone through without retraining his army or getting any reinforcements. So his army is really, really dead. Like, he has barely any units left.
Hurry up.
And now he needs
This
to take
way.
one of the
Come and get me,
greatest
you
fortress,
coward.
the greatest
I will only
strongholds in the
address
world,
you in battle.
with his basically
Ready.
dead army,
Hurry up.
and wait for reinforcements that'll take about half a
This
year
way.
to get to him, and hold off Angmar while he does.
It will be an honor defeating
Yeah,
you.
and a year is 4 turns, by the way. Yeah, so each turn is a season.
Hurry up. Stay right there. No sleeping here.
I did not understand what you said.
Kill them all.
tired? I know. It's okay. We'll sleep later when this is done. Oh, a turn. You see the number 45 here? No, 48, I should say. This means I'm on turn 48 of the current campaign. And you see how I am able to move and do all this stuff while the enemy can't? That's because it's my turn to do things. That means I can move during my turn, but the enemy
Now
can't.
we take up
It
the
can move
sword
during
and
its
the
turn
axe,
when I
the
can't
bow
move.
and the spear, and so it begins.
And buildings
That
take
smell
turns to
is
build,
not a
and
herd
money
of
comes in
pigs,
after
but
each
your
turn.
enemies. Fear does terrible things to the bowels, lads.
It's a turn-based strategy game. Right now I'm going to try and take
And
Carn Dúm.
remember, stay out of my
means
way
it's
when
about to
the
be a
fighting
next
starts.
video.
I will see blood this day.
Now.
Blood aplenty. I care not who
There we go.
bleeds. So
Outright got
beware,
completely
my
right.
enemy. I am coming.
Who's his speech? It's the judge's speech.
Stay alert.
Yeah, DAC doesn't have a lot of variety of speeches. It's kind of why I'm a little looking forward to playing other Total War games that actually have really good speeches. But also, right now, pretty soon, I'm about to start mentioning that the chat apparently didn't think he needed more than 4 ladders total. Yeah, like it's supposed to be 4 and 4, not 2 and 2, but because the unit is so small, yeah, it's only 2 in there. And also, there's really blue water. There's slight purple in that, like the texture appears to have broken. Yeah, it's still pretty, but it's not. It basically means that I shouldn't look at it too much because it might crash the game. As you know, the texture there for the water broke, so there's a risk that something is going wrong somewhere. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So yeah, right now I'm going to try and confuse the enemy by basically by basically going, hey, I'm gonna attack here. No, wait, my forces are over here. Why don't you defend here and not over there, huh? Which, you know, confuses the AI wholeheartedly. Yes. Uh, that's how far, yeah, the white line is the border of how far I can, you know, deploy a unit during the deployment phase. See, now it's the battle phase. So everyone, me and the AI, can move at the same time. The good news right now is that he only has orc fighters and orc defenders, which means that all of my units can beat them. Even my archers can beat them in melee. But as you can see, my units are heavily depleted. Like 13, 37, 48, 50, 31, 43, 45. Like these units are supposed to be 153 in number. Yeah, like they've died a lot. But yeah, like you can see I managed to confuse the enemy AI so that like they started in the middle instead of on the sides where they would usually be, and basically activating your ballistas immediately and killing everything I own and love. And now, because I'm on the move now and closing in, they're going to try and deploy their forces, try and counter me. The red is the enemy, by the way. The green is me. Yes. Like, yeah.
Our men have reached the gate with the
But yeah,
battering
you can see
ram.
that one side of my ladders is bugging out. It's because they had to move to the side and then towards there that they're just confused. And the enemy is too close, so I decided to have them drop the ladders and move up the wall with the other people instead. That was an arrow from my archers. And meanwhile, because they're distracted by this side, I'm able to start battering down the gate without any resistance. But, because I don't want to deal with the ballista towers, and I don't actually want to use the ladders, I'm moving my army back over here. Because I actually want to go through the gate and not over here where these guys are. But I also don't want them to be caught up on the wall, because then they'll be killed by the ballista towers. Yeah, probably. But you know, once you actually, like, right now I just noticed I actually captured the gateway somehow. So I could possibly get some units to go through there, but a lot of them would die due to ballista towers. They're a bit broken. And I want to minimize that, because I don't have a lot of force to spare. See, right now they're partially caught by the orc raiders. They're partially caught by the orc defenders out there. So I need to make a decision on whether to have them keep running or go to face the orc defenders. Like here, it's a similar situation. So I need to have my forces run, because I want to minimize the amount of time the ballista towers have to shoot at me. And right now, because there's so many of them that are left to climb up the ladders, I decided to have them attack the orc defenders instead of trying to run away and lose half their forces. Instead I had them regroup a little, hoping to either take as many orc defenders out as I can, or to give them a chance to run away later.
Raiders.
Yeah, like, you could see that, like, a few of them died to ballista towers just as these guys were approaching. So I have them run through, because I don't want to lose too many of them. Every unit is valuable to me right now. But the AI does something strange right here. See, I get through, I'm inside the gate, and now the AI decides to run away because it thinks I now control the gateway and that it can't take it. The AI is pulling a dumb. And as you can see, I'm a little confused right now, because I was gonna run away. Now I'm stopping and I'm not sure what's going on. And as you see here, my gambit paid off a little. I managed to get all my people on here, on the wall, and that didn't lose that many of them. And they're all on the side with the gate, with the way to escape on it. Basically, they're all on the right side of the wall, so they can now run away and not have to run through the orc defenders. So that's what I decided to have them do. I decided to have them run, because they're in a really bad spot. And even so heavily outnumbered, they still managed to kill half the enemy Orc defenders over there in that unit. Some of them don't really want to run because, you know, they're a bit in the middle of it, in the middle of killing. But I do try to force them. Why what? Because I want them to get away from the ballista towers. The ballista towers are the thing that killed most of them. If I can get them away from the ballista towers and into a somewhat small area, they should be able to hold there for a long while, and it would also give them time to rest and not be as tired. As you can see, this guy here is left completely alone up there because he didn't run with the others. He's basically holding the enemy back, alone. And he's gonna die. But he did manage to take at least one enemy with him. And there he goes. Now it's 18 and 19 of these guys left. Let's see, that's a total of 36, no 7, no 8, no 6, 36. Yes, I think so. So yeah, like I'm expecting the enemy to come for them, so I'm going to have them regroup over here in this small area where the enemy can't surround them as easily, and basically just hold out as long as they can. Hoping that they can actually rest a bit beforehand. But here you'll note something. The enemy is coming back toward this gate as I'm approaching it. I did not expect that to happen, so now I need to run. And I'm going to lose a few people to ballista towers. Because they noticed my army was on its way through this gate. While the ones that they would try to stop before went past, and they saw that the 26 got past, so they decided just to leave. But now my army is coming, so they would, hey, we can try to stop that. So they're going back. And now you can see me starting to lose some people to ballista towers. Like, I lost one of the charge units. It used to be 78 of him. Now it's only 77. One unlucky ballista bolt and the Chad is dead. So, yeah. Of course you can't. The Chad is unkillable. And besides the time somebody isn't. And this is also one of those times where I noticed that I'd really wasted my archers, because I could have had them shoot the enemy while inside and killed a lot more than I did. But, you know, I just let that be, assuming I can't do anything more about it. And see, they're trying to stop my forces, trying to pin them down under the ballista towers so that they can keep shooting at them. But I don't want that, so I just tell them to keep running. So you could hear the ballista towers, you could hear them shooting. Every time I zoom in towards them, you can hear the yeah. You could see I was panicking a little, so I was taking more than I had to. Accidentally giving double orders. But now I'm going to... Huh? Yeah, like right now, I'm trying to Right now I'm trying to save some of my units that are stuck behind, so I'm using my Orc Raiders to attack the defenders, hoping to distract and kill a few of them. I'll try and get the others out of there. Made a little bit of a mistake by issuing a mass move order instead of individual ones. Want me to go back? Some units were caught by Orc defenders, so I sent the Warg Riders in to attack the Orc defenders from behind a few times. Oh, I got them out. I got them out, yeah. Like, 1 or 2 died. And like there, I forgot my Warg Riders. So they were just fighting with the Orc defenders. And that guy died. Like, and I lost 6 Warg Marauders in that. But I'm sending them back in. Well, I have the rest of my forces walk up here so that they don't get, you know, exhausted running up a hill. This time, I don't forget my Warg Marauders in the enemy army for too long. Or the enemy unit, I should say. But as you probably noticed, there's only 70 of them left. I get distracted, okay? I did, yeah. But these are the wars I could always get. It's the Mount Graham wars that I really want. That's true. But notice how there used to be 200 of these Orc defenders here? They're basically about to die out completely right now. Like, oh, by the way, there was a glorious charge. You can't say anything, you can't tell otherwise. It was a glorious charge where we calmly trotted up to the enemy, set high, and then started hitting them. It was a glorious charge. It's one of the reasons why I don't really like wargs, but I also love them at the same time. They use the camel models from a medieval 2 because there's a modification. They don't have warg models, so they use the camel models, and there's a bunch of issues with it that are both good and bad. Like, they're heavier, so they do more damage on a charge, and they hit more people. But you also have those issues where they don't run properly sometimes. I just said technical mumbo jumbo. There's an issue with the animation, basically, of the camels. Yeah. At least that's what I think it is. I don't know fully. Like I'm not a game designer or any of that, or an animator. I don't know fully what is wrong with the camels, but I know that there's something wrong and off with camels in Medieval 2. And subsequently, any model that uses the camel animations. They don't charge properly. They don't always run at full speed. But then there's also those times where they suddenly go from like a mild trot to like super speed out of nowhere. And other times where they basically go from I'm just trotting to super speed and they murder an entire unit out of nowhere. They're unpredictable, basically. Yeah, it can be quite a bit of fun. There's the pretty blue water. Yeah. Almost as pretty as you. I beat you to it. Because I wanted to beat you to it. Now. Gotta refill my soda now. Yeah, there we go. Like right now, I'm giving my units time to rest after running all that way and then walking up a hill. And the enemy is kind enough to allow me that. Ah. Right now we just had a little bit of a time skip, because I was doing nothing but waiting and moving a battering ram. So I skipped a little ahead until something started happening. Because while I was recording this, I knew I was just going to be doing nothing but waiting for like maybe 5, 10, 20 minutes possibly. So I decided that the audience probably didn't want to watch that. So I stopped the recording and then picked back up 10 to 20 minutes later where we are right now. Absolutely nothing changed except the battering ram is closer. And now I'm moving to surround the enemy over here. Because for some reason, in Carn Dúm battle map, the AI tends to just move all its forces in there, this one single spot, just mass them all together, and then a single unit back up there, the general, here. I have no clue why they do that. It makes it real easy to kill them though, so I'm not complaining. Well, like right now I'm surrounded. Maybe they want to come under the Boar Uruk's control, bring their filthy orc kind to true greatness. Who knows, maybe they're true patriots. Like right now I'm basically preparing in case I suddenly trigger them and they start running up here, putting the Chad in the way so they can't get there. Meanwhile, I'm surrounding their general unit, preparing to kill him. Because when the general dies, the enemy army has a really good chance of running away. This one here in the middle. He's on the right side currently, where my mouse is. This should be him, this model. If I know it right, then that model is him, the one that's about to be charged by some spears. And I'm not paying any attention to whatsoever. Yep, now it's engulfed by spears. Yeah, like, it's just orc fighters with a captain acting as a general, so it's not even worthy of paying attention to. And as you see, there he's dead. He just died there. And see, the orc defenders don't respond in any way. Like, I'm happy to take it, considering like it's basically a free win. But I'm also not happy to take it because I don't get to kill them. It doesn't feel right, you know? Yes. I mean, they see the Chad's greatness and they decide, you know what, you can just have this settlement. We don't want to fight you. Like, he's just staring them down, intimidating them. Just intimidating them to stay there. And they're staying there. They don't want to move. While we kill the only people left up here. And batter down the gate to the town square. So we can then take it. And just win through the timer. It also feels wrong to do that, you know? Like, why not? Like, the AI should be given a chance to defend their settlement, you know? As you'll see a bit later, once I've killed this unit, I ain't all too happy with just staying. Like right now, they're actually starting to move a little. They only started moving after I battered down the enemy gate to the town square. And I'm responding with a Chad. He's charging right into the entire enemy army. Because it's a choke point, and they can't use their numbers against them. Oh yeah, and the orc fighters routed, so I'm sending the orcs after them. And legions unleashed. Yes.
Fear the Chad. Unleash the legions.
Yeah. So much fun.
Our men are in
And now the
command
gate's
of the
down.
castle.
Let's see. The job of the bodyguard is to keep the Chad away from the enemy. Because if the Chad reaches the enemy, they start dying too quickly. It's just not fair, you know? Nope. Yep. The bodyguard isn't there to protect the Chad. It's to protect the enemy from the Chad. Yeah, it is. Let me see. We've killed one, half of another. So that means these should be 4 orc defender units total. And 3 of them are 200, and 1 is around 100. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about 700 units that the Chad's 74 people are holding back alone. Oh, okay, I thought it said how. I was gonna simply say, why are you questioning the Chad? How dare you? You don't question the Chad. If he wants to hold back 700 units on his own, he will. Good girl. Good girl. Why am I like what? Why am I so handsome? So beautiful? So brilliant? I was making a joke, but okay, if you think so. I know. I know, but I like hearing it. It's nice, it feels good. Yeah. I gotta be obstinate somehow,
this,
okay?
We will smash the enemy.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. See, and right now, I'm moving the Warg Marauders behind the enemy, preparing to kill them a bit faster because the bodyguard is going to die. Soon enough, the Chad will reach the enemy, and I need to save them from that horror. I need to kill them faster so they don't experience the Chad.
Only half the enemy force remains.
I know. But while he needs bloodshed, it doesn't mean that I want to unleash the horror of the Chad upon so many of my lesser cousins. Like once they've died well and nice, then I can unleash the horror of the Chad upon them, okay? Just right now, it's a bit of a war crime, you know? It's too many of them about to experience it. I mean, we don't want to perform any war crimes, do we?
Favor. Victory will be ours.
We do. We really do. It's fun. See, I moved the spears in that because I thought, maybe I could support the Chad's unit a bit, and then the spears started dying really fast, and I was disappointed in them. Because they were in the way of the Chad. No, but they died from dread. They were too afraid. They
If we
knew they were in
continue
the
like
Chad's
this,
way,
we
and
will
they just
smash the enemy.
dropped from heart attacks. Yes. Like right now, the Chad isn't in the choke point anymore. Right now he's getting a little surrounded. As you can probably notice, like his unit is spread out, so they can't reinforce each other as well. Which is one of the reasons why I'm bringing the cavalry in there, or in this case the wolves. Like I'm both killing and breaking the enemy. And now, the ones that are fleeing end up running into my spearmen behind running through the Chad's forces, into the spearmen behind him, and then from there, into the orc raiders in front of the gates. So they have a lot of people trying to kill them. And see here, a lot of, like they have the spearmen that are standing over there. Like when they rout, they're basically fleeing towards the town square. So they push past, in a panic, past the Chad, losing a few of them. Then they run into the spearmen, and they kill a few. Then at the gate back there, they run into the orc raiders here, and they kill a few. And then at the town square, they run into the scouts, who then kill the rest. Yes, but see here, I won. Even with 7 seconds left until I win through timeout by holding the town square. But, as you notice soon, it doesn't feel right. Like, they're running. I can't leave them alive. That just isn't right. So, can you guess what I'm going to do? Yep. Like this, I only killed 84% of the enemy army. That's too little. Yeah, only 84%. It's too little. I need to kill them all. And so I do. And those 3, I'm going to let them in towards the town square in a bit. Because I have a surprise waiting for them. Like right now I'm realizing the surprise I have. So I just have the chat and then just pull back. Have these guys pull back too. Like right now the enemy is close enough that the gate won't close even if I move these guys back. Like see? Now they enter the gate. And things are fine. Now I pause. Set up my archers. Then I move these guys out of the way. Have them run. And then archers also run because they need to be prepared. And those 3 lone orc defenders that escaped the horror of the Chad are going to face a swift execution by firing squad. And they're no longer running, they're preparing to fight. They're going to try, and 153 arrows say no. Poor things, yeah, they didn't stand a chance. That was a clear victory. Outnumbered as all hell, but man. See the Chad? Killed 391 and caught 55 of them. The only one to come close was the Warg Marauders. And I continue. There's always more. And yeah, I decided to be nice since they were, cousins of mine. I offered Angmar to buy them back, the prisoners, pay for their release, but they said no, so I killed them. Yeah. And here, see, I can kill many, get yeah. Like, see here? I can occupy, kill no one, get tiny money. I can sack, kill quite a few, and get a lot of money. Or I can exterminate, kill almost everyone, and get little money. Right now, I want the money. So I sack. Barad Heleg. Another place where I can get Mount Graham Marauders and Mount Graham Raiders. I can get more fluffy works here. So it was all worth it in the end. Here's a hillman camp. I have no use for it whatsoever, as I don't allow that filth in my realm. It's also an armor. It's a building. I'm reading the description right now. This building is one tier above the highest on a blacksmith I can get, and because of that, I can only get the money from it and not the armor bonus. It's how the game works, and if I can't use the armor, I don't get the armor from them, but I can't build my own blacksmiths. So I need to destroy it in order to build my own facilities.
Objective complete.
Yes. Like, basically, right now, because I can only do blacksmith, like basically think of it this way. When a snow orc looks at an armorer, it's a similar thing to a caveman looking at a spaceship. He has no flipping clue how to use any of this stuff, but it's shiny, he can sell some stuff here. That's why I still get money.
Orcs! Orcs!
So, in a bit, while I look through things I could build here, I soon decide to
Come and get me, you coward.
destroy the armor and start building my blacksmith. But first, No. I'm not tired. First, I start building the No, I'm not. First, I put the practice range in there. Like, I'm thinking about it, like, I'm gonna do that, sure. But later on, once I do a bit of thinking, it's even more money. Yeah, destroying is always loud. But yeah, after I do a bit of thinking and then seeing when my armies will arrive, I decide to not build the practice range now and instead focus on the blacksmith, so I can, upgrade the armor of the units coming to me and continue my war against Angmar.
Get ready for fighting.
Basically means I'll be stopping there for the shortest
Get
time
ready for
possible.
fighting.
Well, the shortest time necessary, I should say.
Be gone.
It really helped that Angmar already built the Carpenter's Guild House, or the equivalent building for me, in Carn Dúm. So building time is reduced by 50%. That basically tells you how many turns it takes. Red is next turn, blue is the turn after that, and so on and so forth. Basically how far the guy can move in the subsequent turns. And here, King Masog the Unstoppable. Great title. And he gained the trait Unstoppable in Siege. He has never been stopped in a siege battle so far, and it is well earned. It's a well earned title. King Masog the Conqueror. 3 different titles. Conqueror of Carn Dúm. King Masog, Conqueror of Carn Dúm. King Masog the Unstoppable. and King Masak the Conqueror. 3 different titles in a single turn, and the game has to decide on one. So what title do you think the game will decide on? What title would you prefer? The Conqueror of Carn Dúm, the Unstoppable, or the Conqueror? Well, I think we'll soon see what title the game chose. Ah, Conqueror of Carn Dúm. Yeah. It's okay. It's fine. After I do a few more battles with him, he'll gain the Unstoppable or Conqueror, another title. I mean, he used to be known as Conqueror of Dane's Halls, considering he conquered that place, and now he conquered Carn Dúm. Right now I'm thinking, wait, since they haven't taken that place, I could go and reinforce it a little, buy a little time for that place, and run into an army. With fluffy wargs that I want. I ran into that army on accident. I didn't know they were there. I had the thought, because my wargs could move really far, and they could reach Angsul next turn, and maybe buy me an extra turn of holding it, so maybe I wouldn't have to take it back from the enemy when I finally got my forces here from Masak to lead onward. And as I was moving here, and I tried to avoid enemy forces on the road, I ran into an enemy force off the road, and now they're stuck because they were caught. So during the end turn, the Warg Raiders will either be attacked or ignored. So I'll have to retreat them further. And I don't know where they're gonna go.
I will only address you in battle. No sleeping here! Come on!
Around
Come and
this
get
time,
me, you coward.
I have been recording for around an hour and 40 to an hour and 50 something minutes. Yeah. I'm about to call it quits in a little bit, I think. But right now, I'm thinking, strategizing for the future. Think of what to build. Min-maxing a little. Some of those things I like. I mean, I had 10,000 gold. I might as well spend it on a carpenter's guild house and all that stuff, you know? Like, it's not every day you have so much money.
Listen up!
The carpenter's guild house reduces the cost of everything by 35% if I remember right, and the building time by 50%. Yeah. And right there I just noticed I have another carpenter's guild house I could build in Litas. So let's destroy this Hellman camp that I've been saving as emergency money and build it. See there. That was the reason that's the reason why I sometimes don't destroy buildings that I have no use for. Because sometimes when I'm just a little short of money from getting something useful, I can go and destroy that. Then I have that money. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm basically recycling. Yeah. And I think this is the final one. Yeah. Khan stands with Mordor. That's the those are people. Yeah, no, this is something that is Gundabad specific. Waiting for the mouse cursor to get away from it. Come on, man, stop reading. Let me read. Damn it, Garvin, stop being thoughtful. Stop reading. Let me read. Damn it, me. And there we go. No, get out. There we go. The Engmarim. Carn Dúm, one of the greatest fortresses in the north, is now in the hands of the greatest armies in the north. The pitiful remnants of the old witch realm were easily scattered, and now turn to fight with their new masters. Our army grows as we snowball through these lands in Melkor's name. Especially telling us that we have new people we
Get
can
ready
recruit.
for fighting.
I think. I do
Be
not
gone.
fully know how that works. And also got an adoption. And I said, why not?
We've destroyed the enemy.
I was adopting a general. I was adopting an orc into my
Objective
family, so I get a
complete.
free general out of it.
I will only address you in
That I can
battle.
then leave in Carn Dúm for forever.
Kill them
So
all.
he can oversee the place.
No.
Like right now. They. Yeah, I forgot about
Come
that.
and get me, you
Like,
coward.
had I been able to get in there, it would have taken them 2 turns to take that settlement, and they might have even failed, instead of just walking in and taking it, that they're about to do. It's all because that army kept interrupting me. Also, Beatrol has his armories now. That means that when I'm besieged, I get 1 orc defender that I can sacrifice as I will, because he always comes back. Yeah, that's how defenders work. They basically think of it as like just random people from the populace being given random equipment and then sent to the battle in emergencies. So basically, when the unit dies, next time we besiege, we just take more people. Don't have to train them. You just pick them out, give them equipment, and send them forth. Yeah, but it's either that or they don't defend their town, and when they're taken by the dwarves, they all get executed and exterminated and slaughtered and butchered and genocided, because dwarves are genocidal maniacs. They don't like orcs. That's the excuse we're using, at least. And yeah, Mount Graham is currently being besieged. I'm not sure if I can defend it, but I think I can. I'm a little disappointed that that the leather tanner wasn't fully trained, or built, I should say. Because it's besieged, they'll be paused until I'm not besieged anymore. Goodness, in Morrowind it's becoming a town. That'd be useful. Right now I'm planning my future conquest and whatnot. Talking about all the plans I have. Thinking about what people are doing, where everyone is. And this is where I notice the dwarves are at Luna bordering me right now. And that's when I panic a little, because I was hoping to put the Dunedain between me and them. At least for a little while I built up this area. But I then also realized that it's okay. I can just take the rest of the regions Ingmar has here, and then give the regions I don't want to the Dunedain. Because the Dunedain should help me against the dwarves, if the dwarves attack them. And plus, yes, and plus I should be able to defend if I only have to defend through. I only have to defend 1 fortress instead of 2 territories. So it should be okay. Currently the front I'm having most trouble with is the one against the Valesmen. The one here. Considering I have so few forces to spare for that area. And the Valesmen, they're sending quite a few people my way. But thankfully they're also being attacked by Dol Guldur, which another people here that are attacking them back here. So they're sending out most of the forces there. So that gives me a lot of time. I tried to just auto-resolve that once. I didn't want to bother fighting it. I was already so tired. I only lost 57, so that was nice. But yeah. Hasolk will bring Mazok's new forces next turn. And they'll be reinforced. They'll wait a few turns, get some new armor. And I'll be ready to continue my conquest. And this also where I say goodbye. And thank you all for watching. So yeah. I do hope it did. Oh, for the love of... Well, I mean, the Bandicam didn't give me a notification. But instead it silently notified me.